Hi everyone, my name's Electric Donkey and welcome back to the NPC tutorial. So today I think we're on part 5 or 6 or 7, I can't remember off the top of my head. But if you remember in the last one, we made the kind of bases of the quest kind of system that we've got going. In this video we're going to be making the quests, well, making the NPC give out the quest like it's meant to, and also being able to remove a quest if you don't want it anymore, because that's quite important as well. So what we're going to be able to do is when it says this is option 1, when we click option 3, this text box is going to close down and we're going to get the quest. So let's go and check that out first. So what we're going to want to do is, actually first let's make a script, and this script is going to be called script add quest, and this is just going to be a really handy script that we can just refer to add a quest wherever we want. Also, I'm going to apologize because I might be a bit slower today because my example that I'm reading off is a lot smaller than it normally is, so it's hard to read. So in here we're going to want to put in a name and info. So if you remember before, we had a first slot, which is the name, and then underneath is kind of like a little description. So we can pass in these two values and then we're going to use them to add the quest in appropriately. So we're going to have var name, and that's going to equal argument 0, and then var info, oops, is going to equal argument 1. And underneath this, we're now going to check to see if the quest already exists. And also, what you might want to do built into this quest system, which we're not going to really cover, is you might want to add another script which keeps a database of all the quests available, so you can just say add quest 1, add quest 2, and it'll look into that database and find which one it is. Because otherwise, if you've got a very slight typo like I had there in the name or the info, then it will say nope, that's not exist, so we can add that anyway. And you could get duplicates then. So just a basic for loop just like this, and it's going to start at 0 and go up to 7, and that's how many slots I think we have, and then we're going to go up every time. Now within this we're going to see if global.quest I forgot, we're not just doing a basic array, we want to check the name. So this is going to check the name to see if the name is equal to name. So if the name we've already got in our quest is the same as this name that we're trying to add, then we're going to show message. Now this is probably not great, you probably want to make something else to display this message, because the function that GameMaker has isn't really that tidy and neat, but for this we're going to keep it there. So you all I just like missed out 5 words in the middle there. You already have this quest. I don't even know where I got exist from. I'm feeling tired, alright. So you already have this quest, and then we're going to return back out, just like that. So if we haven't already got that, then we want to make another for loop, and this is going to be exactly the same as this. Only thing we are going to do is change the I to IN, just in case GameMaker for some reason says that this is being used here and gets them all confuzzled up together. It just keeps it a bit neater as well, so we can see which variable we're actually using. So in this one, we're going to check. Let's just put a little comment actually here. Let's put if not, we're gonna we shall add the quests. Can't spell today. Okay, so here we're going to say if global dot quests, and then we're going to do the name. So if you remember, that was 0 and then IN equals, and then if you remember what we did to say that it's empty was, it looks like this. So if it's that slot's empty, then we're going to do global dot quests, and this is the bit that isn't exactly optimized. You could probably do this a lot quicker, but it's quite neat and quite okay for this example. So what we're going to do is set that this one, remember, is the name, 0 is the name, to the name we're inputting, and the info to the info that we're inputting, just like that. And then we want to set global.textbox to 0. I can't remember if we set that, so we're going to check that in a minute. And eventually, we want to return back out because we don't want it to do it again. Right, so that is that sorted. So now we can add quests freely with this handy little script we've got going here. But now what we're going to do is just check this global.textbox is actually in here. I don't think it is, looking at it. It'll be under the drawer. We set it as global.npc mode. Yeah. So in fact, we want to go back into the script and change that from text box to global NPC mode. Okay. And I think that should be false. Although I will again just go and check that. I'm making sure everything's kind of working as it should do. Yeah, so it needs to be false. So now what we need to do is go into our NPC and make it in the step event, the choosing the options, so that instead of option 3, we're going to change it to yes, I accept the quest. And now underneath this, yeah, here we're going to say if selected option equals options 1, so that's yes, I accept the quest, and if options 1 equals, and then yes, I accept the quest, so this will check to see whether we are clicking on this yes, I accept the quest. And then if we are going to do that, we're going to use our script quest, add quest, and the name we're going to say has to be a string, remember. We're going to say name. And then info, we're just going to put info. Okay. So now if we go and run this now, we should be able to find that when we open it up, when we open up the dialog with the NPC, we have to click option 1 to start with, and then instead of option 3, it'll be yes, I accept the quest. And when we click that, the whole text box should collapse down and we should have that quest in our inventory. And we can also test the duplicate function as well. So yes, and now we need to click yes, I accept the quest, and let's see. There you go, it's on there. So now can we go and re-accept the quest, you already have this quest. There you go. So that is working perfectly fine. Sorry we didn't quite get time to go into the removing a quest today. That will be in the next video, along with probably a bit of the... apologise. Along with probably some more optimization stuff that we can just do really quickly to make it a little bit better. So, if you enjoyed this little tutorial, part 5 or 6 or 7, I'm not quite sure which, but you all obviously know, then remember to like, subscribe, and I will talk to you later.